Right, everybody. Hey, I am so super stoked because I have Juliette Duhaime with me here. She's coming to Maui and she is an accomplished water athlete. She made a name for herself in SUP. We're going to talk a little bit about that. She is a water person and quite an international lady, I want to say, with multiple passports and from all over the world. And let's just introduce her real quick. Or why don't you introduce yourself? Where are you from? And tell us a little bit how you arrived in the competitive SUP world.
All right. Well, thank you. Thanks for having me. Thanks for the opportunity to share a little bit of my story. Well, my name is Juliette Duhaime. I was born in New Jersey and lived there until I was 11. And then I moved to Argentina with my family to Paraná, Entre Rios. And I lived there until I was about 22 years old. And that's when I started traveling the world for stand-up paddling, which I actually started in 2017. I was 19 years old, and it changed my life. And it's just become like something that is just a lifestyle, and I give all my glory to God for it.
Very cool. A very awesome lifestyle for sure, and what a great community to be part of. And I kind of talk back a little bit in Juliette's records, and definitely like in my books, I'd say I want to say your name really started to stand out around 2022, I want to say, plus minus. Does that sound about right?
Yeah, definitely. My first ISA World Championship that I was able to participate in, representing Argentina, was in 2019.
Okay.
And that's kind of like where 2019 was when I got into the international more kind of racing. Like I raced in the APP in New York against like Seychelles and all those girls, and it was just like, and Shay, like it was crazy. And that was like my first one that I was just like, you know what, I'm here in New Jersey, I'm just gonna go do it. And I did quite a few like crazy races that year. I did the sea paddle around Manhattan, that's 25 miles. That was pretty cool. And 2019, and then I started getting the hunger for it, and then COVID happened, and then everything stopped, and so I had to just wait it out, keep training, and refocus. But I think of it, and I'm like, wow, what if everything just kept going in 2019? Today would be so different because I had to wait 2 years to really get back on the international field again. So that was kind of crazy, but when I got back on the international field, I started doing pretty well, and I got sponsored by Infinity pretty much when COVID happened, and Dave believed in me. He saw something in me at that race in the APP in New York.
Okay.
That was the first time he saw me. I was on an NSP, Carolina, in the waves, just such a newbie, like crazy. And come a long way.
Yeah, that's really cool, and I think congratulations to Dave on that note, because he does have a good eye for picking up young talents. Not just you, we have Donato there as well, a very talented paddler, and then he made the right choice, because there were you. I just on the SUP World Rankings, 2023 was a really good year for you. In 2024, I want to see almost better. You were second in long distance, and I think third or in tech race, and I mean that's up there with the elites, and of course it all happens in Europe. So let's talk a little bit about the whole going to Europe and meet with all the Spanish Armada, with the Tormenta over there, the Spanish Storm, and how you experience all of that arriving there.
Yeah, well, definitely those past years that you mentioned were I did really good accomplishments personally, and it's just been such a cool journey, and getting to go to Europe and being with all those Spanish powers, it's just so cool, because we also they're just not competitors, then you make friends around the world, and I think that's super cool. It's a great community. They have so many paddlers in Europe. Like, there's so many good paddlers. And so you definitely, going to those events, you up your level like 50% because you are used to something, but there's just so many good paddlers that like you have so much competition and you just learn, and you learn from the best. So it's been really cool. I'm grateful to have had the opportunity to go over there. Thanks to Dave again. He's been helping me get there, and so it's really cool to race the boards and just
very cool. And your name mentioning it again, it's like it's a great community. Everybody kind of holds in together, really awesome. But what I'm really wondering is, like, we have all these different disciplines now, and what I noticed over the few, I want to say, years, that the things become more specialized. Is there a discipline that you prefer, that you train up for, and that you feel like you can accelerate particularly in?
So I really like sprinting and technical.
Okay.
A lot more than distance, but I still do distance anyways. Like, for example, in the ICF in Sarasota, I wasn't even going to do the distance because I don't really like train for it. I train for sprint and technical. I'm like explosive. I love turning buoys. I think that's like the funnest part of paddling, and you really get to show your abilities. But like long distance, it's grueling, it's so mental, it's like I don't like it, but I actually do well in it, which is really funny. I don't know why.
You had a bronze medal.
I got a bronze medal.
That was amazing.
But that was like pure strategy, because those girls are just like insane. Like the best were in the front lead pack, and I was just like holding on, and at the end I was able to just sprint it out, and I won that bronze medal. That was so cool. But I like technical and sprints.
Very cool. In fact, I mean, how can you not love technical races? It is short, it's cracking, it's lead changes, it's buoy turns. Definitely one of my favorites as well. So really good all the way up till Sarasota, and then we kind of missed you this year. Do you want to fill in the gap for us real quick?
So I started off the year in Germany at the Euro Tour in Dusseldorf, and then when I got home, I just kept training, was getting ready, because my plan was to go to Europe and do those 4 weeks of racing. And last minute, I wasn't able to get my papers for my residency in Brazil, which is where I've been living. And so I was waiting on the papers, and I didn't know if I was going to be able to travel like days before the last day I was going to know. And so I wasn't able to go because of that. And I got the papers when it was like finishing. So it was like really, it was a big bummer. But at the same time, I feel like God knew why he does, like why he didn't want me to go. Like, it all happened because I just finished racing for like 4 weeks. I went to the Pan Ams in Guatemala, and then I went to Colombia for 2 weeks of just hardcore racing. And I'm really tired. And so if I had gone to those 4 weeks of racing, plus now, I think getting to Worlds now in Abu Dhabi, I would have been a lot more tired. So now I'm just grateful that I'm not that tired. I'm ready and getting ready for that.
Cool, which would have been my next question, but I guess you answered that already. So you have ICF in mind for October, evidently. Have you heard anything out of the community on the ISA part? Have you been hearing anything? There were some rumors about Peru floating around. You are on the South American continent. What's the chatter out there?
I heard the same rumors, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But honestly, I don't know. I've just heard rumors that it could happen, but that it could happen maybe the beginning of next year. I don't know. Honestly, don't know. But I'm just focusing on the ICF now.
With our topic of professional SUP racing and the ICF, we know already the next 3 years where they're going to be and when, and with the ISA not so much. There's definitely a certain component of uncertainty in the organized SUP world, at least from my perspective. How do you want to plan, or what are you looking for, let's say 2026? What is it that you're looking for, and how are you trying to plan your year given kind of like what's on hand or what could be on hand?
Well, yeah, it is definitely like a topic that is very uncertain. Like there is like a few goals in my personal life that I want to accomplish in stand-up paddling. So I mean, I want to be a world champion. I want to be a Pan American champion as well. And obviously if SUP gets into the Olympics, I want to be there. So next year, I mean, I'm probably just going to keep racing like Euro Tour and the other Pan American PASA games, which I'm pretty sure next year is the qualifiers. And yeah, just like do as many international races and get in the mix of the best, like pretty much what I wanted to do this year, but I'll just do it better next year. And yeah, just keep enjoying this process, and like I said, it's a lifestyle more than anything, and just keep enjoying and working on personal things and just doing a little bit of everything.
I think you got a really good keyword that you just said. It's a lifestyle thing, and I think we are getting sometimes a little bit hung up in the politics and too many tours, too many titles, too many this, too many that, and sometimes we don't know what's the next championship or where is what race next year. But at the bottom line is that it all doesn't really matter. It's like we have a great platforms that are being given, and you have a great community, and it's a great lifestyle, and you get to travel around. Or is it there something that you're missing in all of that, or something that you want to see more other than just a lifestyle?
No, it's like you said, we're given a big platform, and I'm super grateful to be able to like motivate other people as well to go follow their dreams, because I always get those messages that that I'm an inspiration to them or stuff like that, and I'm so happy. Like that fills me so much that I can be a good impact on other people. So yeah, I mean, it's a lifestyle that I think anyone, if you're not going like the professional route, you can still have stand-up paddle like as a part of your lifestyle, and it'll only take you to like good positive things, like being out in nature, eating healthier, getting activity, getting sunlight, breathing good, like clean air, like, and the community's great too. So it's like, I love it. Like I'm gonna keep doing it for a long time.
Very cool. And I am actually really stoked to follow your journey and story, and I'm really curious to see where we're going to see you next and what you're going to be doing. And now actually you are here on Maui training or doing what brought you over here?
Well, I was in Colombia a couple weeks ago, and the organizer was offered to buy my ticket to the United States to be able to visit my family. So I went to New Jersey and visited a few of my family members, and then I was planning on going to California to visit Dave at Infinity and do some content and all that. And I was like, let me just check how much a ticket is to Maui, just because I've always wanted to go. I have a couple friends that are here, and I checked, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna go. And I just bought the ticket, and here I am, and I'm here to keep training hard, like not stop what I was doing, but like incorporate my life into being here. And get on the foil a lot and surf and